Hi, good morning. Hiking has become very popular lately. You can see a lot of first-time hikers hiking up. A lot of them are interested, but they do not know how to start, what to do, or what they need to prepare before they start a hike. So I've prepared some tips for first-time hikers. I'll give first 7 tips in this video and second 7 tips in the next video. So let's see what are the tips, what are the things that new hikers or beginners should know before they start hiking. Seven hiking tips for beginners. Tip number 1. Choose an easy trail. If you are hiking for the first time, always start off with a trail that is easy, that is popular, that is being frequented by many people. A trail that is easy is something between 1 hour to 2 hours and a height of less than 600 meters. 600 meters is the mark that separates mountains from hills. So if you're hiking for the first time, always start with a hill, not with a mountain. You might be active in other sports, but hiking has its own requirements, like how you pace yourself, the stamina. Don't be too ambitious. Don't go for a tough trail. Always start off with a trail that is easy, that is short, that is not too high. Tip number 2 is to wear a good pair of shoes. For first-time hikers, or if you're just beginning, a pair of walking shoes will do. But if you're serious about hiking after your first or second hike and you think that you want to continue hiking, then I'll advise you to go and get a good pair of hiking shoes. The thread for a hiking shoe is different from a walking shoe in the sense that it has got more grip. So you will need that grip when you are going up or coming down. You can get a decent pair of hiking shoes at either Decathlon or Sports Direct. The price ranges between 100 to 200 for beginners. You don't want to spend too much of money on your first pair. After you have hiked for some time and then you think that you can do this or you want to do this, then you can spend more on a pair of shoes, and that can range anything between 500 to 1,000 or even more. Tip number 3 is to bring a water bottle and some light snacks. Sometimes the mistake that beginners do is that they think the hike is only going to last for an hour. So they think that yes, you can last without water for an hour. But you will never know what is going to happen on the trail. And if possible, bring some light snacks like chocolate or some nuts or fruits. Sometimes when you're hiking, having a small bar of chocolate or sweets will help. So carry those things. It's not very heavy. Just put it in your bag or in your pocket and you can just take it with you. But it's very important for you to always bring a bottle of water, because it is very important to keep hydrating yourself. And when you're hiking, you lose more water, you sweat more than in other sports, because in our tropical weather, and especially if you're in the jungle where there are a lot of trees and all, you sweat a lot. It's very humid, so you lose a lot of water and you need to keep yourself hydrated. It is very important. So always carry water bottle and some light snacks with you. That's tip number 3. Number 4 is, if you are hiking on a new trail or if you're hiking for the first time, do not hike alone. Always follow someone who has already done that trail or who has hiked before. When you hike alone and if something goes wrong, say for instance you sprain your ankle or you have cramps, you have nobody to help you. So if you're hiking with somebody, then that person can help you and you also can help that person. If you are hiking for the first time, always go with a friend or go in a small group. But that group should not be too big. Sometimes if you have a group of, say for instance, 20 or 30 or even 50 hikers on a trail, it becomes a nuisance for other hikers, because when there are 30 people hiking in a stretch, you sort of create a jam on the trail and it makes it very difficult for others to either overtake you, your group, or to come from the opposite direction. So keep the group small, anything between 2 to maybe 10. Number 5, and this is very important, warm up and stretch before you start. No matter how fit you are, do some stretching exercise, warm up a little before you start. I see new hikers, always they do this mistake. They're so excited on their first hike that they will start hiking straight away without even stopping to stretch or warm up first. If you do not stretch or warm up, there's a high possibility of you getting muscle pulls later on. And when you start hiking, start very slow first. The first 200, 300 meters should be extremely slow. And then the next 200 meters, you pick up your pace slowly. Only much later do you go at your normal speed. Do not make the mistake in your excitement to straight away rush and walk very fast right from the beginning. Start very slow. Number 6. Enjoy the hike. It is not a race. Hiking is about the journey, not about the destination. So you don't have to be the fastest person or the first person that reached the summit or even reach the summit. Remember, each one has their own strength. Each person has different stamina. So just pace yourself. Go according to your own pace. Number 7. Do not litter. With more and more people hiking, we can see there are more rubbish on the trail and also at the summit and at the rest area. Please do not litter. This is very important. Please take care of the trail. Even a small thing like a sweet wrapper, if it's thrown, it's such an eyesore and it takes ages to decompose. Remember, there's no one there to collect rubbish and bring it out. So whatever that you throw there is going to be there for some time and it's bad for the environment. Whatever rubbish that you have taken in with you, please bring it out, please bring it back, and if possible, pick up 1 or 2 rubbish along the way to keep the trail clean. Be especially careful with water bottles. I've seen many hikers where they bring water bottles, the plastic water bottles, after drinking it, and it might fall off from their pocket or their bag once it's empty. Once it's empty, it becomes light and it might just drop off. So please make sure it does not fall off. Pick up and bring back your rubbish. Whatever that you bring in, please bring it out. These are the 7 hiking tips for beginners. If you find this video useful and the content beneficial, I'll appreciate a like and a comment. Please do share this video with your friends. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Until we see again at the next video. See you.